have been wandering through this dungeon and have encountered watery features. There's canals, there's some big, deep underground lakes. You found a friend in the form of this old woman who keeps a couple of pet beholder zombies, Binkles and Tinkles. And you also saw to the release of a dragon turtle into the wild. And you wandered around a bit. You found a big magical dome with a, obviously magical trident sticking out of it. And we currently find you guys having wandered to some rooms past that in, what looks to be a fairly well appointed room, containing the remnants of several bunk beds, a round table with several destroyed chairs, ripped tapestries of blue and green, and a copper brazier full of cold coals. An arrow slit looks out to the south over a dark canal.
All right, gentlemen, I can think of one and only thing we can do. Let's pull that trident out, have shit hit the fan, die, and then adjourn for the week.
Let's not do that. Thank you, Winter.
Alright, boys and ghouls.
Wait, did you say boys and ghouls?
Yeah, I've been watching some crazy stuff. So we ready to get this going, or?
I just did the intro.
I heard.
Yeah, I think the party's deciding what we want to do.
Right.
I for
Kill,
one
maim,
think
and
that
destroy.
since we've gotten the treasure, we should just fuck off and go do something.
You don't think we should tamper with elemental bindings?
Nah. It sounds
No?
like a bad idea. Name one good thing that could happen because of that.
We make more than 575 XP?
No. I don't know what an XP is, but I don't think it's going to come out of that thing.
XP is a Belothlin measuring system used to determine your skill.
War is not from Belothlin. War is not from Belothlin.
Oh god, none of you are from Belothlin. You're all uncultured savages.
I look, I'm from the Empire.
You're what?
I think he's from the Empire. Or the one that's like the Empire.
You're from Mergublian, right?
He's a refugee.
I see that he's from a country that is not awesome like Belothlin.
I don't think Basil knows what colonialism is, but I wish he did.
Colonialism. I mean, we get a cool staff, not staff, a cool trident out of it. Nice dinner fork.
Actually, I'm sorry, Under. Could you give us a fresh description of this thing? I forgot what it actually looks like.
So you guys are basically standing, looking at this, and it's a large dome that is created out of magical energy. Runes have been etched into its surface. And out the front of it, facing that southern bridge, a very ornate trident with bronze barnacles along its steel haft. And it has a sea green jewel just below the tines, with a silver shell at the end of the haft. The tips of it are obviously stuck into the sphere, but that is what the trident itself looks like.
Oh, so this is shoved in points first. just into this.
Right, like someone stabbed the dome with it, and it's just sitting there. Like someone really took a run and just stabbed it.
Runes, you say? Like a language, or runes as in like arcane script and nonsense?
I think he means runes as in, like, I prepared explosive runes this.
I mean the latter. I mean they look to be arcane style runes that are just sort of glowing on this dome of energy.
Ah, I don't suppose anybody here knows how to identify.
Nope. We'd have to have some kind of proficient arcanist to interpret.
Yeah, I cast identify.
If only we had a proficient arcanist here.
That's not even what I meant. I meant you would just, like, try to read them. But sure.
So this, Lieutenant, isn't quite like any magic that you're familiar with. This isn't a spell. This dome, is as if someone has like drawn the weave into a bubble around this space. It's not distinct from the weave like a spell would be. Like a spell, like kind of you form the weave and then you kind of launch it at somebody. This is like the weave itself having been altered in a local area to produce an effect. Best you can tell, it is something between a cross. It is something of a cross between a ward and Lehman's tiny hut.
I relay this information.
What about the trident?
Do you identify the trident?
Yes.
Okay. 1 second. I have to copy paste a bunch of stuff and send it to you.
Pete, last week we were saying something about you having the ability to seal up this entire area?
To seal up the. I mean, yeah, I could.
How long would that take?
That depends on how we want to do it. Although, now that I think about it, I don't know how effective it's going to be.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, it would just amount to, like, closing off the entrance that we came through. This place already looks like it's sealed, if I'm interpreting what Lieutenant said.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. My dad just got home and he needs my help with something. So I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, we'll try not to die.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Excellent, she's gone. Okay, guys, let's find the nearest sharp object to impale ourselves on.
Okay, who likes spears?
Well,
I'm a
not me.
swordman.
The pointy end goes in the other man.
You see, War, a spear is like an arrow, only significantly more honorable.
Look, this thing's good at stabbing people. Who wants to stab people?
The fancy-looking trident has one power, and it's the power of stabby stab.
You could probably give it to David.
It's the power of violence.
The greatest magic of all. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking maybe we don't pull it out. I was hoping that identify would yield more, but the last time we pulled out a magic object from one of these things, a giant pillar of fire came out and nearly murdered us.
Yep, I still think that we should leave.
Yeah. I was thinking we seal up this area so people just can never find it and be tempted to pull it out.
I mean, we could close the entrance that we originally came through. Like how obvious is this place from the
Wait, you mean the big tall castle ruins?
right? Yeah, that answers my question.
Well, I mean, I think I see where you're going with this. What we could do is a layered set of sealing. So first we seal shut the arrow slit and the two dwarf faces. That way, if people get down into this area, that section is just a flat wall of rock, and then we sink the bridge, cover things up. And then we could also seal up the hole or like the well that we used to get down here. Because no one looks for a secret room inside of a secret room. So if we already went to great pains to seal up the first entranceway, they won't suspect to look for a second, more concealed area. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah. I mean, if we really wanted to go hard on this, we could just Mirage Arcane the whole castle into Unreal. It's not going to stop people from coming in there if they can see through it.
Doesn't Mirage Arcane only last like 10 days?
Alright, I'm thinking of something else that lasts forever like that.
Evening. I'm a
Good
bit
evening.
late into the matter. What exactly is the problem?
Oh, so Mick, you remember how way back when we got beat the hell up by a giant pillar of fire and then bullied a mind flare down a flight of stairs?
I wasn't there, but I did watch some of that. I wasn't there personally, but I do remember watching some of
Right. Right. We found another arcane dome with a magic item stuck in it.
Yeah, the trident, the thing that we suspect is the thing suppressing the gate.
Right. We're debating whether or not we do the stupid thing and pull it out, or if we just seal everything, bury this entire dungeon.
What exactly came of that? Of the last time?
Well, a giant pillar of fire beat the shit out of us. We bullied a mind flayer. And then the elemental plane of fire poured out and proceeded to burn down Elcott. And then the demons showed up, and the two fought for a while, and then Pejima showed up because our nonsense. Yeah.
Maybe we should seal it up and let it be for now. If it turns out we need this for some, I don't know, prophecy or some other bullshit,
Yeah, we'll know where to find it.
Yeah. So the entrance to this place, if I remember right, was concealed by a waterfall?
No, it's...
Well, the
inside
entrance to this
castle.
room is.
I mean, there's a big honking pair of doors.
That is true.
There is a pair of doors. You guys decided to go in a different way.
Or it's too cool to use the front door that probably had explosive runes prepared this morning.
I wonder if it's trapped from both sides. Did we figure that out?
I think we should not figure it out just in case it's a one-time use trap and we need the people who want to, engage in evil to die.
How wide is that waterfall secret entrance under?
Which waterfall are you referring to? The ones with the statuesque mouths? Is that what you're referring to?
Where we came from.
Yeah, they're like so these culverts are basically like big stone pipes from the side. And there's only like a 2 foot by 1 foot rectangular section of like air visible through the top of the culvert because the pipe isn't completely filled.
Okay. We want to prevent entrance through here, Gilbert?
Yeah, we'd seal up the arrow slit, scroll up to 803p. We close up the arrow slit, the statuesque mouths, and then we seal up the door.
Honestly, I don't think anything we do to seal this is going to be all that effective in the long run. I think we should just...
Why don't you think it would be effective?
Well, I mean, it's just a rock, right? Anything that comes out of that can probably get through there with enough... That's not going to stop any other enterprising adventurers.
It's meant to prevent them from knowing that there's a thing back here in the first place.
Well, I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is that this seal is degrading, I guess, and eventually it's going to break and shit's going to come pouring. I don't think there's really anything we can do to stop that.
Then why not just pop it now and kill it?
Well, we don't know what could come through there.
Well, I mean, the last one had a big pillar of fire. This one would, I don't know, be a big puddle of water? Tidal wave? Beer?
Well, I'd say I don't feel like drowning today, but I can't drown today.
Yeah.
And neither can any of you.
I can take care of the arrow slit pretty easily. For the statue mouths, I suppose I could make grates, stone grates.
No, yeah. Hmm.
Well, someone should probably attune to this trident before we do anything stupid.
Well, we're not taking it out.
Yeah, if we take it out, it's gonna release whatever is sealed here, just like what happened at the forge in Elf.
I am curious, though. I wonder if you can attune to it while not taking it out.
I don't think so.
Attunement requires usually touch and resting for an hour, right?
I'm surprised that the Iron Golem hasn't beaten the shit out of us yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot that guy's in here. I really think we should leave.
I mean, I'm all up for going, or I'm up for staying. Whatever
Didn't
the
we
boss.
have a dragon that we wanted to kill?
I mean, several, yes, but I don't know. I feel we should seal this up before we leave.
Let me seal the arrow slit for you. That's going to be the easiest job.
I feel like the only thing that we can really seal here would be the seal itself, but I don't know how we would go about it.
I mean, do you have stone shape?
No, I don't mean like that. I mean like magically repairing this, if it's even broken in the first place.
Yeah, no, I don't know anything about that. I meant physically seal up the room.
I mean, I
Like,
can physically seal up the room, but I don't know if that's going to help.
Is there enough nearby stone in that arrow slit to just seal it up completely?
Yes.
I'd like to do so.
Using.
Stone shape, the level 4 spell.
Sure. You can do that.
And then, doesn't someone here have earthquake?
I do have earthquake.
And then I'm thinking, so we seal up the entrances to this room. Then we... Shit, that nice old lady lives down here.
I don't think bringing the place down on top of the portal is gonna.
No, I was thinking bring the rest of the cavern down in itself. That way they have to go through several metric tons of stone. Kind of like all that equipment that you guys buried several hundred feet beneath the surface.
I mean, technically, I didn't actually do anything when that happened. That was like all Lieutenant. It was my idea, but I didn't end up using earthquake.
My point is, we can just drop the building, or just collapse the entire system.
Dean, do you have another stone shape?
I got 2 more before I'm completely out of magic.
Ooh. I have 2 more stone shapes as well. I'm having to upcast it, but I have them.
Let's see, that's an arrow slit. The 2 stone faces, just cover those up, and then we can get the door.
That door
Oh,
is...
no, actually, wait, there's a better way to do it. Yeah, how big is the door?
10
Oh,
feet
you need wall of
by
stone?
15 feet.
10 by 15. And how big are the mouths?
The mouth's diameter is 5 feet, but again, they're not full. Like, they're not full of water. So.
Right.
Are you going to use wall of stone?
Yeah. What about on the other side? Like, on the side that we're on from the inside of the room, how big is... It's kind of hard to...
10 feet.
10 feet, alright. Let's see.
We're
that
gonna
gives
do
me
that.
10.
I recommend that we do this as we leave this room instead of sealing ourselves in.
Yeah, we're not going to Drake and Josh this.
No, we're not. Actually, no, now I think about it. That probably couldn't keep most of us trapped. Lieutenant could get out, I could get out, you could get out. I imagine Dean can get out. It's just War and Gava that would get trapped.
That's not nice. No.
Oh no, I was not suggesting that we leave you.
No, we can go outside before I do this. I just checked, and I do not need to be able to see them in order to... which is nice. They have to be within range, but it doesn't say anything about needing to see.
Undra, would it be possible for each of the stone mouths for me to be able to make... with stone shape, I believe there's a 5-foot width that you can have. Could I have multiple layers of grates that completely completely cover sightline to the other side?
I don't know why you would make a grate. You can just cover the whole thing.
The water's flowing in and flowing out. We don't know where it's coming from.
It's coming from the other side.
Yeah. We're not sure of where the source is, and eventually it'd fill up completely. I'm not sure how that would interact with the other stuff around.
I mean, if we need to come back, we just drain the room.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
Would the stone be able to even hold that?
It's stone.
I mean, water is pretty powerful, but I don't know where this water is all coming.
Yeah, I'm not sure like how much pressure it would build, you know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that if you just make the stone thick enough, it'll be fine.
Yeah, actually, if you want to seal up the grate at the bottom that the water is coming through, you could just put a nice 5-foot cube in there.
Would the doors be able to handle that pressure?
Well, no, this is about
Oh, we're
putting
gonna
it.
seal up the door too.
Yeah, but that'll be after that break. Like you would use stone shape to seal up the hole in the bottom of the trench that water is coming.
I feel like we should seal up the door first. I imagine that's going to be the first thing that pops open if we seal up the both of them.
No, I'm not talking about the mouth. I'm talking about the You see, you're looking at the mouth.
Let's pull the monster out and kill it. I'm sure it's worth money.
I still think we should leave. These guys want to seal it up, which I'm willing to do, but I think we should.
Yeah, I'm indifferent to it. I'd
I
just
say we
rather
take
do
that
it now if we
trident.
do.
I say we take that trident with us because that's worth a lot.
That sounds like a really bad idea.
And in case anything pops out, we can handle it.
Ward, did you listen to anything that I said about the elemental plane of fire pouring out of the last one?
I heard it. It just didn't. It just didn't. It just didn't. It just didn't. Just didn't go.
Windows is notifying you that your opinion is wrong.
Windows.
Oh, is that what XP means? Is that what they have in Balafel?
Yes.
I'm from the merchant place. The Duchy of whatever the fuck it is. Duchy, whatever.
Oh, yes, those guys.
The Grand Duchy of Naganda?
Yeah, that.
Money grubbing Nagandans.
War works for profit. There's always merchants that need. Or stole from. Whatever comes first.
Yeah, I don't know if this trident is worth it.
I mean,
See, it is. If Nogashi was here, he would take that trident. Just
I really don't think it's worth it.
You never know. It could be worth it. It could be very, very powerful.
It's not.
It could be the Trident of Tempest.
It's not.
It causes hurricanes and.
It's definitely not that.
We literally identified it. It's not.
What is it then? Did you cat? What is it? What was it? Is it magical?
I'll check your DMs because I sent you the description.
You sent it to everyone, didn't you?
I know, I got it.
Yeah. Do you like have notifications?
Oh yeah, I got
for
it.
your
Yeah,
DM?
see, okay, yeah, here it is.
Yeah, this thing doesn't seem all that valuable. I don't think it's worth it.
It seems more like one of those things that, you know, things that aren't gods shill out to their cult leaders.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it's basically just a +1 weapon with some extra gimmicks.
Yeah.
Every time you hit with it, somebody takes an extra 1d8 cold damage and is slowed. Half movement speed per hit. So if you hit him, if a fighter took it and hit him like, let's say War took it and hit somebody. If I hit somebody 6 times with it, they would not be able to move again. They would be petrified.
They would, but I think their movement speed is something like 2 feet. Maybe 1.5 feet.
It would actually be handy if someone had Sentinel.
For real. Like a paladin.
What would be the point if they had Sentinel?
Spear them, back up, spear them again, continue to back up. As long as they don't have anything that outranges the spear, you can just kite.
Yeah, you could just back up,
A spear
stab,
has
back
a
up,
melee
stab,
range of
back up,
5
stab.
feet.
No, spear is a long range weapon.
No, it's not.
Nope,
Spear is not a
Alas.
ranged weapon?
Not in this
no.
one. No.
not in this game.
Also, it's not called ranged, it's called reach.
A ranged weapon would be a bow.
Oh, well, whatever.
I say we leave it.
Yeah.
I still say it'd be worth having.
I mean, if you want to fight whatever comes out of there, be my guest, but I'm not.
Yeah, it's not a matter of is the magic item worth it. It's a matter of we're going to be opening a portal to the elemental plane of water. And that's going to spell a lot of nightmares for us in the future.
Well, you can control the things that come out
Nah.
with the spear.
No, I don't think so.
Well, no, you can if they're water elementals. Not all
Yeah,
of them.
you can control one water elemental.
I don't think breaking open a portal to an elemental plane over a fancy dinner fork seems like a.
Yeah. Next thing you know, Kraken's gonna come out of there and he's gonna try to eat us, or a living angry puddle. Who knows what other kind of deep sea horror? Cthulhu, who fucking knows?
I still say we take it. Let's put it to a vote.
Nah.
I pay you. I pay you to say nay.
Fine.
All right, that'll be one plat.
Still don't. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'd be a plat for me to go walk off and leave this thing. Because I'm sure you have to pay me extra. Because I'm sure that thing will catch a dandy little price.
Actually, I think I've changed my mind. I would like to take the trident.
Yes, take the trident.
Gilbert tosses both War and Lieutenant to Platinum.
What about me, Gilbert?
You already voted yay.
I
Or
changed my
nay.
mind.
You can't change your vote retroactively.
What are you, the president? You don't control how the electoral system in this group.
I'm gonna bust out the paperwork you signed.
All right, let's get out of here. Also, what paperwork? Who was
Alright,
who was holding on to that paperwork, huh?
So we sealing up these holes?
Or are we sealing up the holes? I don't really care.
Oh, okay. How about this? Those of you who can seal the holes, seal the holes.
All right. Dean, do you want to seal the bottom of that drain?
I might not be visualizing this properly, but when you mean the bottom of the drain, do you mean the statue heads?
No, I'm not talking
No.
about the statue heads. Are you looking at the drawing?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see that little gray connector piece that leads over to the big well on the right?
Wait, are you talking about the bridge? Or are you
No.
talking about the
I'm talking about the channel that you both swam through to get into, like, the aquifer. Are we looking at the same image here?
Well, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
it's coming out of there? Yeah.
Yes, the
let's just do
water is coming out of there, and there's like a shaft where it drops down several feet. What I'm saying is you could seal that up with stone.
that. It drops down like 80 feet.
That's several.
How wide is it? That looks like 10 feet to me.
You're talking about
20.
that submerged passage into the vault? It was a 10 by 10 passage.
All right,
That's
never mind.
forecastings. I have two.
All right, well then let's
Oh,
forget about
yeah.
that, and we can just
Wall of stone.
yeah. How many of those do you have, Dean?
I don't have all stone on my list.
No, I mean how many stone shapes?
Two.
2.
How about this? Those with you stone shape and wall of stone. Okay, so we've blocked up the arrow slit. All we got to do is block up the 2 statue mouths and the door.
Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna seal up that drain right now with 1 wall of stone. It's all go. That is 10 6-inch thick panels. So that's a 10 by 10 by 5 foot rectangular prism. Yeah.
Okay, sure. You cast stone shape. You put a plug in place. You notice the water level in the channels in the room you're in with the dome begin to drop.
I will be right back.
Okay. Where'd all the water go?
I sealed it off.
All right.
Can we take the trident now?
No.
No. You already said you weren't going to take the trident. Do I have to repossess that platinum?
I did say I wasn't going to take the platinum, the trident for the platinum piece. But that don't mean somebody else can't take.
There's a wet gurgling sound coming from the pipes as they drain. The channels are now they're moist still, but they are no longer filled with water. They are dry.
All right, well that should make it nice and easy to get out of here.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Do we want to do that so that we don't seal ourselves in here?
Yeah, we should probably do that.
All right, so I'm guessing we all climb back down out of here and we're on the bridge.
Sure, you guys can climb down through the now mostly dry pipes, clamber back onto the bridge, looking at this double stone door.
Okay, so you said the door was 10 feet by 15 feet, and each of the openings for the faces were like what, 10
5 foot
on the far
diameter.
side? 5 foot diameter.
Yeah, the pipe is 5 foot diameter.
Right. Right. Dean, if you want to stone shape those two mouths shut, I can cover the.
Could you cover the door first?
Sure. So with my other remaining casting of Wall of Stone, I'm gonna do. Yeah, let's make it 10 3-inch 10 by 20 panels, which will be enough to cover the 15-foot tall. That would be oh shit, math. I think that should be 5. No, that would be like 2.5 feet thick, I think. Do I have that right?
About close enough anyway. So you just wanted to set this block of wall of stone in front of the doors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now go ahead and stone shape the statue mouths.
Sure. Yeah, you stone shape the statue mouths. They are now sealed. There is now a block of stone sitting on the bridge, blocking the access to the doors.
Oh no, I mean on the other side, not here. There's like a little
We're on this side.
on the map. There's like a little gap, I guess, on the far side of the door. That's what I'm trying to seal shut, not the doors themselves.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you'd have to do that before you seal everything off. Shouldn't be a problem though. Like I think you actually have to have line of sight at least for some part of the zone you're creating, don't you?
No, I checked. I do not. It just says a point within.
Huh. Neat. That's more
Yeah.
powerful than I thought.
I figured if I've already seen it and it doesn't specifically say I have to have it in line of sight, then that's probably.
Yeah, that's true. I thought it had specified you needed line of sight. Cool.
I figured it would, but the first line of the spell says a non-magical
Sure.
wall of solid stone at a point you choose.
Yeah, I got it. All right, yeah. So the doors are still there, still prominently positioned. You cast your spell.
Cover up the door.
No, we don't need to cover the door. Somebody's going to try and break in through there, and then
I'm
we're going
covering
to
the
get
door.
just a blank wall on the
Ooh, shit. You know what we should have done?
what?
We should have written a note on that wall for when they open it. Some shit like the real treasure was friendship.
Hold on a second.
Someone's gonna write that, stick it on the door, and then the door is gonna blow up. Well, we happy now?
Okay, under it does say I can crudely shape the wall to create crenellations or battlements or that kind of thing. Do you think I could like carve a message in? This is totally for flavor.
Yeah, it would be fairly crude, but I don't see why not. You'd have to make the letters fairly large because you don't have that
Oh, yeah.
fine of control over it. So what exactly are you trying to shape in here? You can probably fit. Let's see, it's 10. You know, these are going to probably be 1 foot by 1 foot characters. So you have a, 10 by 20 palette. What do you type in there?
Gilbert, any ideas?
A dick. That's what Nala would say.
Dick.
Actually, you
I was
know
gonna
what? No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say some shit like the real treasure was the friends we made along the way, but the
No, that's
script's
too
a little
long.
too limited for that.
Yeah, let's just draw a
Go for
dick.
Dick.
Yeah. We'll make it like the height of the entire doorway.
Okay.
Day gun.
So there's just a
The
big
Day Gun
graffiti
Dicksters.
dick carved
Yeah.
into this wall.
Someone's gonna come in here and open up this trapped door that probably takes like 1,000,000 pounds of force to bust open, and then on the other side there's just gonna be a blank wall with a.
Oh, and also a bunch of water. Probably a bunch of fucking water.
No, that's on the other side of the dick.
Yeah, no, that'll be
Whoa.
after the aquifer like breaks through from pressure over like 10. All right, well I think we can safely leave.
Oh shit, I got rid of all my magic. Fuck. I wanted to fix that lady's door. Oh well.
Would mending fix the door under?
No.
Yeah, it's got some pretty heavy claw marks.
Yeah, I know. I have.
Can we rest now? I don't believe we've rested yet. Not here, of course, but
I want to do it outside.
Yeah. Where we're unlikely to get soggy. Also, we gotta carry those heavy treasure chests.
I don't suppose anyone has some kind of floating disc that we can use to transport.
If only we had a powerful arcanist.
I mean, I got the robot here that can carry some weight.
If only the powerful alchemist regarded himself as a pack mule and not a consummate professional.
Oh yeah, that brings up the question: how did we get those out through the pipes? I'm guessing we would have just tried to carry them.
Well,
That
very
is a good
specifically-
question.
Well, we got it out of the first room that they were hidden in through the use of a teleport, some physics, and you using the water to raise and lower our elevation so we could get it off the trench and onto the main platform.
Right.
So, I mean, you
That's-
guys
that's-
could have shoved it through the pipes and into the canal. But they would have sank, like, when you did that.
How deep is the canal?
Let me check. $15 feet deep.
All right. So I have the solution, guys, on how we can pull our large, heavy chests of money out from 15 feet of water.
How is that?
Well, due to the sheer amount of arcane terminology involved, I'm going to turn it over to the lieutenant. Lieutenant, you're up.
Control water, form a boat made of ice underneath the chests. Boom, done.
I'm out of those. Used up all the spells.
Not control water, the fucking cantrip. Whatever it is.
Oh, that one.
Water, shape water. You know the one.
Can anyone here cast Shape Water?
Yes. Which I will then do.
Okay. And what does Shape Water do again? Sorry.
Oh, you're making me go down and look at the fucking spells. Goddamn.
Lieutenant really is the most valuable member of this party.
So, gonna use shape water to transform an area of water within a 5 cubic foot area into a flotational, I use this word incorrectly, a buoyant shape of ice that contains in some way the chests.
Okay. And you're doing this while the chests are submerged.
Yes.
So your boat is starting submerged.
Not like it's ice though. It's buoyant. Like regardless, like it'll float. Ice doesn't sink.
Yes, you are correct. Ice is naturally buoyant.
The idea here is that it's boat shaped so that the fucking treasure will not like fucking spill out.
Right, I'm trying to figure out whether a 5-foot cubed ice cube actually has
it
enough
doesn't even need to
float.
be a boat. It's just going to be a 5-foot cube, which the chests are at the center of.
Right, I'm trying to figure out whether or not that the buoyant force applied by the ice is actually like the like 600 pounds it needs to lift the chest.
I can have 2 of these up at the same time if I need to.
If you can get 2 of them, it's going to be fine. Yeah. I mean, it was borderline whether for the one. So if you can do 2 of these, then you can definitely float your frozen chests up. They're like bobbing like on the canal. In fact, they're actually floating down the canal away from you guys to the east if you don't grab them.
Hell yeah, we're gonna grab them. Wait, no. Fuck that. Why are we gonna carry them? Let them float
I
down the
will
river.
use
Let's walk
shape water again to change the flow of water up to 5 feet in any direction to push the ice gently towards the edge of the canal where it will remain until we decide where it's going to fucking go.
Is this just one chest or both of them? There were 2, right?
Presumably it is both.
Yeah, he can get both of them with this.
All right.
Yeah. There were 2 chests, thick and heavy with money, and then 2 other chests with other stuff.
Yeah, but I thought you guys had emptied those. Like you'd grabbed all the stuff.
Yeah, like I have the stone giant strength belt.
Can we get those up and onto the shore?
It was a belt, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I literally just wrote down of stone giant strength in my inventory.
Well, I'm sorry, I misspoke. It's a bell of stone giant strength. You have to wear it on your head,
It's the
like a fez.
chastity ring. It's the chastity cage, giant strength. It was built specifically for paladins.
Ah. It doesn't actually make you stronger, it just makes you emotionally stronger to resist temptation. You have advantage on charisma saving throws against being. Oh, here we go. Wait, so what was actually in those chests? Was it just that belt?
There were some magic items, like something about a dwarf god and the ability to conjure a hammer. Belt of stone giant strength. I think there were a couple scrolls.
Didn't we take those out of there? Because I have some of them in my inventory.
Yes, you guys
Oh
did.
yeah, no, we
These
looted
two
it.
chests, one of them contains 38,000 gold pieces. The other contains 31,000 platinum pieces. These two chests are full of money that you guys have.
Money, 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 money.
Between my robot and Tensor's floating disc, I can account for 600 pounds. That's all I can do.
Actually, could you repeat those money numbers again?
Did we already calculate the weight?
It's like what, 1 pound for 50 coins?
Something like that. And do you have to pull out the book? It sounds about right. All right.
Okay, I have an idea for how we can transport these. Not 100% confident in it working, but I have an idea.
What?
What if I just turned into the water and then carried the chests inside of my...
Wait, what the fuck am I doing? I'm an idiot. Let's get these chests out of the water.
Why not just float it down the river?
No, get them out of the water right now.
Okay.
Everybody heave.
Yeah, it takes a couple of people, but you're able to heave them up onto the that little opening, south of the bridge that you guys have all stopped up.
Okay. Demiplane, it's done. Boom. There we go.
Oh, demiplane.
Forgot I had that.
Can you just carry that with you? You just reach in there whenever you want.
Boom. Problem solved.
Okay.
God, this man is a genius.
I forgot I had that because it was going to be used when I got level 9 spells for an entirely different purpose than storing items. Or 9th level spells.
Were you going to use it to pull Underdark's extra planar mining operation with simulacrum shenanigans?
No, something a bit more. Something a bit more apocalyptic.
Were you going to stuff it full of monsters that you true polymorphed and then opened it up on your enemies?
Maybe.
Wait a minute. Why are we worrying about creating like a base to store all of this in? Let's just keep it in the demi-plane.
Well, you can't, sleep soundly or fortify the demi-plane. You just get stuck in it if you're in there for more than an hour.
No, I'm not talking about like sleeping ourselves in the demi-plane. I just mean keeping all of the value, just like
Oh,
a
using
portable
the-
vault that we can carry around.
You know, that's a good
This is
point.
also an eggs in one basket scenario,
It is, but it's a very secure basket.
unless the lieutenant dies.
No, not unless the lieutenant dies, because if you look at the spell, not that Basil knows this. Additionally, if you know the nature and contents of a demi-plane created by a casting of this spell by another creature, you can have the shadowy door connect to its demi-plane.
Right, okay, then never mind.
So as long as we have someone that can cast demi-plane, then we can technically break in there whenever.
That also means that an adversary can break in there whenever they want.
Yeah, then don't give anybody your vault comp, and we'll be fine.
How much space does a demiplane have?
30 feet each side.
It's not bad.
Incidentally, if the lieutenant manages to get access to 9th level spells, there will be no concern at all about breaking and entering.
The bad guys broke into our demiplane vault, and inside they discover a very cranky dragon.
Mm. Oh, that's where we should have dumped that turtle.
Yeah, I forgot I had it because I got it written down on a separate part of my sheet in the spell list because my spell list is not going to fucking update past 7th level now.
Wait,
Ooh.
wait. Can you create several different demiplanes?
I
Yes.
believe so.
Yes, each casting of the spell, you choose whether it connects to a known demi-plane or if you create a new one.
All right. I think we need to catch them all.
Pokemon!
Think about it. Each time we find potentially powerful or dangerous specimens,
Yeah, just store them in someone's PC,
exactly.
which is now the
store-
official name of the demi-plane and shall be referred to as.
Or I choose you.
And then we just, sick them on the enemy.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get out of here and take a rest.
Where are you guys going?
I was going to say back to the entrance, but I guess it's up to the party.
After the last time, we should probably do our resting outside of the building.
My thoughts exactly.
Agreed.
All right, so you guys walk back to the entrance. So you're standing at the bottom of this, 30-foot diameter cylinder. 40 feet above you is, the castle floor.
How did we get
A rope.
down here? Rope. Is there still a rope?
Yes, there is still a rope here. You guys are just going to climb out?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you can climb out. So yeah, you climb up, and you actually get your first look of outside, and it's a bright, sunny day. It's also really muggy.
Oh god, I'm all sweating up in my armor. Ugh.
Yeah, in fact, it's so humid that the stone floor of the castle is almost slick with condensation.
God,
Maybe we
dude.
should move away a little bit.
I'd like to start making liberal use of my frost breath as an air coolant system.
Honestly, I would try to take us back to Port Hamor right now if I could, but I have to rest.
I mean, what time of the day is it? Under?
Noon.
I mean, why don't we go for a bit of a walk up the north
I could
piece of the river? What?
I could use the Constitutional right now.
Yeah, get out of the shitty, muggy area.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are going to start marching north, following the because there's 3 river outlets from Lake Sletch. One goes west, one goes east, one goes north. You're following the north one.
The north one.
All right.
I guess we'll just go until this mugginess clears up so we can have a nice place to rest.
Yeah, you basically have to march for the rest of the day before the mugginess starts to let up. You know,
It wasn't-
Ho, hi ho, it's on a quest we go.
Some hard marching in those
it is. It is. But fortunately, you guys were fairly in good shape. The marching isn't that hard. It's hot and uncomfortable, but it's not like you're mountain climbing in it. It's just dense forest.
I have a question. Is it less uncomfortable than that time we had to slog our way through the desert on foot after our ride got jacked?
Yes, it is less uncomfortable than that.
Is it less uncomfortable than slogging through the Avernus or the Abyss?
Both, in fact. It is in fact just muggy. That's the only problem.
I think in that case Gilbert's going to be in high spirits.
hmm,
Insufferably high spirit. Like the irritating guy on a hiking trip who's just like, oh
Yeah.
boy, isn't it great? Everyone else is dying.
All right, everyone make a sanity save. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong game.
Yeah, between the mugginess, the forest, and you being all upbeat, this is turning into that part of forest. Whereas in it wasn't
Oh,
this muggy when we came in, right?
Correct.
Uh-oh.
But that was also like 2 days ago.
Oh man, I think Spectre just made a charisma save.
Oh no.
And Pete gets thrown into a demi-plane.
Ah! Just Spectre's demi-plane or another demi-plane?
Lieutenant ain't telling.
Okay. So yeah, you guys.
throwing Pete to a demi-plane?
No, not really.
Yeah, so you guys march for the rest of the day. Night falls, and with it the temperature and humidity.
Let's go to bed.
All right, so I assume you guys all hop in the mansion. That Spectre is in fact willing to set that up.
Yeah, are there any vacancies at the shit, what's a good... Hold on, give me a minute.
The Bunker Bar and Grill?
No, I'm gonna make some kind of hotel pun, but nothing's coming.
Any vacancies at the Hotel California?
It's gotta be something better than that.
I mean, I kind of like the sound of Bunker Bar and Grill.
So, Lieutenant, is the Gulf Hotel open?
The Gulf Hotel? What is that?
The Gulf
The
Hotel.
Gulf.
Oh, Gulf Hotel, yeah.
All right, so the night passes without incident. Morning comes. I assume you guys continue on your way. So I'm just going to kind of hand wave overland travel for you guys through the wilderness because, quite frankly, there's nothing in these woods that you would not instantly simply turn into breakfast if it tried to fight you.
We've hit that point in Earthbound where like you run
I was
into the
about to say.
low-level enemies and you just win.
So it's more, I need to know where you guys want to go.
I don't think we were actually going anywhere. I think we just wanted to get away from the humidity.
I mean, I just kind of picked north because that was the same part of our original plan of just going to that jungle for no reason. Other than there's a sketchy-looking island there, maybe we should check it out.
Didn't we want to get revenge on that dragon or something?
Yeah,
we-
we have to kill a dragon. I know that.
I mean, I'll admit this is a bit metagamey, but part of the reason I didn't necessarily want to jump on the dragon really quick is due to the
Fact that we're missing a lot of people.
the consistent fact that it seems like for the next couple weeks we're going to be potentially having and then losing a bunch of people rather inconsistently.
Hmm.
And a dragon fight sounds like something epic enough that I don't know, maybe we don't want to be missing people for.
It's fair.
Because, you know, you
I
don't want to be
agree.
a guy who misses the epic dragon fight that we got payback on after like a year after mugging us.
What about what's his name? Pejima.
That's spooky.
Oh, right. Or let's go start a fight with Pejima.
No, that's not what I meant. Didn't we have like stuff we were doing for him? He had like a
I think you wanted the staff or something. What was it? Scepter?
Yeah.
we got
Yeah,
this
he
stuff.
wanted that. Yeah.
Was it
Didn't we-
magical after all?
No. Just a stick.
Did we get the staff?
Wait. No, I know we have it.
Okay.
Right?
What, the mace? The ceremonial
Yeah.
mace?
Yeah.
No, it was flattened and destroyed when you collapsed the building on it. It was
Oh,
a
that's
mundane
right.
object.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Hmm.
that's over.
Oof.
Well, we didn't do that. It just collapsed on its own.
We
It
also
was
do
like
have,
that when we got there.
don't we have shit that we left there too?
No, we grabbed all that.
You grabbed all your
I mean-
magical shit. All your mundane shit was basically destroyed, though.
Yeah.
that's fine.
All my good pairs of underwear. Gone.
All of
Magic
your
mirror.
head sacks, gone.
All of my sacks. Like 15 iron spikes.
Gone.
A pickaxe.
My armor.
A bunch of holy water.
I'm gonna be
skulls
right
of
back.
Several prominent enemies.
Also gone.
Yeah, I was gonna get those like silvered or something.
It's okay. We can get a new wagon and put them on there.
That's not
Although
the
I don't know
same.
why we would need a wagon. We're kind of past that point.
I honestly I think the reason we get a wagon is just because it's nice to have a wagon.
So yeah, you guys are, basically sitting in camp, eating breakfast north of Lake Sletch. Where do you guys want to go? You guys have made
I'd
several
like-
options, but I haven't really heard a consensus.
I'd like to attune to the belt of stone giant strength
Sure.
and get swole.
I'd like to attune to the tri.
We don't have the trident.
No, well, why not? I thought we were getting.
No, we
No,
left
we're
without it.
not. How many times do we have to say that?
I know. I just keep wanting to go back and get the tri. I don't like leaving weapons behind.
Strength score set to 20.
All right, so are we wandering to the jungle?
Yeah, I was just gonna lead us north along the river.
What's up there?
By the way, this is what the belt looks like.
Yeah. Do you think this would fit on the waist of a large creature?
It could, yes.
I can complete the look and become Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oof.
Although, would that even? I don't know if that would even help.
Under?
Yeah, that
Is
would
this
do
better?
literally nothing. I already have 20 strength in that.
Under. Is this better to put it under magical override or magical bonus?
Override.
override.
Bonus is additive. Override will just set it to that value.
I mean, I'd love to have plus 20 to my strength stat.
Override didn't do anything.
Did you put 20 in override?
Can you set it to be? Hold on, let
Oh.
me check this sheet.
Oh, I have to change it to the number it's supposed to be at the end. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I was entering it as the number difference.
No, it's an override. It sets it to that value. And it also, isn't the belt of Stone Giant strength? Didn't I tell you that was strength 23?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, people keep saying 20, so I just wanted to make sure I gave you the right number.
I love the way he just bounces off the mat.
Oh man, these are some sick numbers I got now.
So, what was up north along this river? Do we know?
I know there's a mountain range, a jungle, and an island in the middle of that jungle that I decided looked suspicious.
I feel like there's got to be more important things for us to be doing.
I mean, there's a sketchy labyrinth of nightmares, and I don't know, based on some entirely circumstantial information that I can't quite verify because my journal got crushed in a collapsing building. May or may not be up here.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Is this jungle the same jungle that Fernugwood, whatever the fuck that green dragon is?
Oh no, that's the other side of the rift.
Gotcha.
Are there like people who need help or something?
Part of Mar needs help rebuilding, but you know, eh.
We're not really good at helping like that.
Today, we shall collect the local taxes and distribute resources through an urban environment.
What about that? What about Magoobliet? That whole place.
What are you talking about?
You mean the
Yeah.
dead ghost town that no longer exists? I mean, we could go there.
I mean, we could.
Survey our folly.
Oh, look at his big jolly face. I love that face.
So you see the eye of that jolly face?
Oh, that's where we're going.
Yeah, the Pillar Man's eye. Yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah, I don't know if this looks like a pillar man.
Looks like a Pillar Man to me.
I mean, do you remember Wamu ever smiling like? I don't think so.
I mean, would you guys rather go to like Ifrin City?
No, I'd rather go to a different city.
Wait, he's called Ifrin City, right, Under? Or am I thinking of
What?
Pokemon?
Which one are you talking about?
Hobgoblin map. IFRUN. Yeah, Ifrin City.
You're not talking about that city, Gold, right?
No,
No.
that's
Yep,
Sounds like
there is a
Technopolis.
city in the Magoobliet Primacy that you know of from your map called Ifrin.
so this is like the capital of the primacy?
I'm pretty sure War would correct you and tell you that Zoo is actually the capital city.
Oh, I thought it was like
Wow, dude.
Magoobliopolis or something.
That's right. Under, did you ever complete that old-fashioned timey map of Zoo?
No.
You know what place we don't really know about? The Feywilds. I think it's further down southwest of what was
The Phalans? Yeah, right next
Magoobliet?
door. It's literally next door.
Isn't it south of Magoobliet?
No, it's next door, like directly west. Like that volcano we went to, if we went dead south, we would have entered the Phalanx.
Let's kill them all.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We don't even know what kind of people they are.
You know, this is a good idea. Let's take War back to the bombed out ruins of his homeland. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I think I caught you talking the other day about a cannibal island.
Oh, the cannibals up north in a land I have under. Did I claim the name of Bahamut or of Balothland?
I believe you've claimed it twice, once for each.
Of course, that makes sense.
Forgotten country.
I'll be right back.
Even though you no longer worship that god.
You don't know that.
No, I don't.
I'm not even sure if I know that.
Gilbert, agnostic paladin.
I don't know who funds my crusade, but somebody does.
Hey, lizard.
All right. So we seem to have a couple of choices here. We could go to the eye on the face. We could go to the primacy, or we could go to Cannibal Cove.
Which is
Yeah, I know it
closest?
doesn't-
Cannibal Cove is not the closest.
Well, as the bird flies, both Cannibal Cove and the primacy are like equidistant.
No, Cannibal
The
Cove.
eye-
Cannibal Bay is on like the other side of the world, isn't it?
I mean, it's on the other side of a rift. Like I said, as the bird flies.
No, it's
Wasn't
it like way further? Isn't it on like the opposite side of the continent or something?
That's some random coordinate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, regardless, actually, didn't you pass through trees or something to get there?
Yeah. We had to transport ourselves.
Give me a second, guys. I'm posting the map.
Yeah, Cannibal
Alright.
Cove is on the left side.
No, Cannibal Cove. You see the big. Okay. You see the part of the map that looks like a vagina and the part that has a penis in it?
No.
It's the large bay in the north.
Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of close-ish.
You see north of the tip?
Yeah.
My understanding is that's the cannibal region.
Yeah, that's not that close.
The primacy, if you look down below the smiling face chin, it's down
Like the
there.
goatee.
Yeah, it's down there on his like double chin.
Oh, and his big beard down there.
Yeah. It's right at the base of his beard.
I wonder what's the deal with all those islands over there. I bet that's interesting.
Japanese borderlands, I imagine.
It's right on top of the gray screaming person with the long neck. You see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Right next to the enormous laughing turtle head.
Okay, guys, I think this is like the 12th time we've made fun of the map.
But it's so good. I love it. And then there's the Moon Man from those McDonald's commercials up north. Or whatever those commercials were.
Why don't we make a vote for it? I vote for the closest thing to us, which is that eye. And then silence.
All right. Dean votes for I. Basil, what do you want?
Do we know what's at the eye? Is that where that labyrinth you talked about?
We don't actually know. I'm quite literally making an inference.
Alright, Lizard votes for the eye.
Does Lizard have a vote?
No.
Yeah, so why don't you just react to the emotes? There's the eye,
What is
there's
it?
Cannibal
Also-
Island,
I, the
and then
cannibals.
the Goobly, which is like totally oofed temple.
I feel like Magooblian has got to be important. There's like a whole civilization there that got.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. There's not much left. It's actually where I came from.
I mean, we could always go to the Underdark.
We could.
Never go to a location named after your dungeon. It spells doom.
I'll have to run my own campaign and change my name.
All right, what is what now? I done forgot. The eyeball is what?
All right.
Something.
War. The eyeball is a temple in the middle of the jungle. The cannibals are the cannibals at Cannibal Coast. The Hindu temple is the primacy, the place where War is apparently from,
And where Dean's from.
and Radine's from. Okay.
That sounds kind of important. I'm going to vote for that. All right, I guess we're going to Magooblian.
To the primacy.
Except we don't have a fast way there, except Minecraft creative mode.
Yeah.
Travel.
All right, guys. Actually, we do in fact have a way. Basil, take us to the trees by the volcano, please.
By the volcano? Where's the volcano?
Okay. So you see the smile?
Yeah.
You see the base of his chin.
Yeah.
It's like right off to the west by that lake.
Now, hold on. Have we been there?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. We have been there.
Yeah, this is where we found a sketchy tomb, and Bilmop may or may not have been possessed, and then you know, there may have been a murder.
Did that happen there? I don't remember that.
I mean, okay, it happened like 12 miles from there.
Okay, this is going to be like a long trip, though.
Oh wait, no, the murder happened right in front of it. I mean, it's not going to be a huge trip. Let me pull up the local map.
Is Magooblian close to that volcano, or is it all the way, like all the way down there?
Magooblian, it's like all that desert.
It's not the desert, actually. It ends at the desert.
But does it start at the volcano? Is that in Magooblian?
No, hold on. Under, I'm not stealing your thunder with all this posting, am I?
No,
Nope.
it's not, because basically this is knowledge the party has. So
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that. Okay, I thought it was way further. Yeah, we can get.
Yeah. So we basically just need to go there, and then we can follow the lake's edge and the river.
Yeah, we don't want to steal Under's thunder.
I specify we follow the river because, you know, things need water to live.
That sounds cool.
And by going to the place that has water, we could meet things.
You know, it's funny we picked this because this is also where that dragon lives.
Yeah, so we'll be nearby
one?
whenever
The
things
blue
pass.
one that stole all of our shit lives in that desert.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be in perfect striking distance when all the players' schedules again allow us to bring the full might of the Day Done Goofed mercenary company to bear.
all right, so you guys emerge from some tree in the savannah, the base of this tall volcano on the edge of a large inland sea. Just for reference, of course, I managed to break everything.
God, I wish the PDF had a button to restore all of your spell slots.
If you push the LR button on the first page, it should.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so when you guys
Somewhere, you know?
emerge from the tree, you actually can see the entrance to this tomb. And just for reference, here's like the entrance to the tomb has like the carvings of all these skulls all over it.
Dope.
Very Mesoamerican.
Feathered serpents crawling down this temple.
There's also an inscription written on the wood. But I don't think any of you can actually read it. War, what languages do you speak?
Wars.
This isn't that funny, but when he said that, I just started squinting at the watermark on this picture.
Infernal, Elvish, Common, and Thieves' Camp.
Okay, so actually you can read this, War, because this is an infernal.
Ooh.
And it says on the door, "Here lies the wizard Azudel. None dare go further."
Hey, boss. It said this door says it's a big hullabaloo mage behind it.
What do I know of Azudel?
I'm going to tell him the name because I couldn't.
He was the Maglubiot Primacy equivalent of Baba Yaga. He's the boogeyman.
Ooh.
Hmm.
You know,
Well,
your
this
parents
is
will tell you
interesting.
you're gonna be a good kid growing up, or Azudel's gonna come and take you away. That type of shit.
Ah,
And then
Oh,
he'll torture
Azudel
you
likes
into
little-
insanity.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I don't know this as a crypt, do I? Do we think he's dead or?
So the legends go that he was a very powerful wizard back in, ancient times. And at one point he stood against the entire might of the Maglubiot Primacy and basically had a stalemate with them. And then he died. And it was rumored that he was buried in this crypt. As referenced by the carving there. This mountain, because you guys are both you and War would know of this mountain as the Deep Vault of Azudel.
Vault.
Yes. And the inland sea is actually called the Azudel Depths.
This guy seems to really like name recognition.
I bet he has a bunch of stuff.
I'm feeling
He's
it.
always Legends has, it says he does.
You're thinking about walking in here?
I think we're thinking about
thinking-
walking.
Yeah.
in.
Okay. Just so you know, last time I was here, bad shit happened.
Did anyone take a hit? Did everyone take a hit
Sure.
of the good
How much is the hit again?
17.
Gilbert doesn't take a hit. Gilbert doesn't do drugs.
Even in game, he's a fucking straight up.
But these are good drugs, man. These
Yeah, come
drugs
on,
somehow
man.
affect
It's
the robot.
medicinal. Don't think of it like that.
I'm pretty sure last time you got hit by something, I saw the vape clouds coming out of your lungs.
That's only because I have artificial lungs, all right?
Hey, look,
Mhm.
man. If we're making you uncomfortable, I'll make sure to keep all of my my healing clouds away from you, so I don't accidentally violate your lungs with impure substance.
What? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm not going to vape out of a hookah.
No, it's okay. I'll make sure to.
Pain
make sure you
builds
don't
character. Under, is the front stairwell still spooky and horrifying as it was last time?
I'll keep all of my spirits away from you.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna sigh, stick a light cantrip on the tip of my blade, and start walking down the steps.
I'll go ahead and expend 2 charges of see invisibility for myself and the robot.
Sure.
Oh shit, good point. I'll cast that too.
Do you want to recount what happened here last time? I think I might not have been there. Or if I was.
Last time our great mercenary company was at this structure, we ventured a little bit into the building when our wizard, Bilmop, got a little bit mind controlled. And then the Jin, the friendly lich, and I may have killed him.
Repeatedly.
Okay.
It was an incident of, let's just make sure the guy with the powerful arcane artifact doesn't kill the whole party. Totally justifiable. Yeah.
Okay.
Right this way.
All right, so you guys start walking down these stairs. Yeah, and it's like this whole skull motif is just all over the place as you're walking down these stairs. There's like the walls are carved with these little skulls all facing you. You know, when you look right at them, because the scaling of them, it's a little mesmerizing. You have to be careful with your balance because there's no handrails on the stairs. But you guys get down there, and it's almost like they carved this out of the granite that this mountain is made out of. And you can feel, all of you feel like you are being watched. Like every one of those skulls is staring at you as you come down these stairs and enter these halls.
Divine sense.
Yeah. Everything in range is desecrated.
Spooky shit. See, invisibility doesn't catch anything, right?
Nope.
My friends, there's heresy. Heresy everywhere in here. Out of curiosity, does it feel like the good kind of heresy or the bad kind of heresy?
This is the kind of heresy that it's different from, it's distinct from, but it's the kind of heresy that you were in the abyss with.
Ah, okay, it's my preferred flavor of stabbing kind of heresy. All right.
So down we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you got a map?
I do. I don't actually have a map ready to share with you guys, though. I didn't know where you were going to end up. I'm sorry, I don't have literally every location mapped out in the world.
Really?
Fair enough.
I swear you had a map for this place last time.
You guys never got down the stairs last time.
Oh, God,
literally, you guys pulled out after the staircase.
Wow. Holy shit.
Did we really?
Yes, you
I
did.
swore someone got to a room full of sarcophagi.
That must have been another time. Oh yeah, he went down. That's right.
Yeah, Jin went down.
Jin went down and left us his dagger and died down there, and we came back a couple of days.
That is not what's in my notes. Have Bilmop went down there. Some bad juju was on the stairs and he rushed back out in blabbering to you about evil and shit going on in there, and then he killed him.
Then we shanked him.
No. He turned into an intellect devourer, came back, and then told us everything was legit.
But then
He
you
got
shanked.
mind controlled.
No,
Yeah.
that was a
Like,
different
yeah.
place.
That was a different place.
Really?
Yes.
What place was that?
I thought that was this place where he got shanked. After
This
he
is the
came
place
out.
where he got shanked, but he was totally fine before he got shanked. He was
I
just
thought he was
scared.
possessed. Why did we shank him?
Yeah, he was being mind controlled.
Yeah, he was being mind controlled, and we shanked him because that's when Shinsui walked off on this. This is the area that Shinsui. After y'all shanked him, he's like, "Yep, fuck this."
You thought he was mind controlled. He actually wasn't. is what I'm
Oh
saying.
my gosh.
Yeah, watch out for
What?
killer robots in the.
Wait, what? He wasn't mind control?
Oh
Wait.
my god, it makes it even worse.
No, Belmont was just scared, so he came running back out blabbering about mind control and shit, and you guys stabbed him.
Oh my god.
I mean, Gilbert was quick, too. Gilbert shanked him like 5 times. He just... quick.
Hey. Jin shanked him unconscious. I double
Hold
tapped
on.
him.
No, I shanked him once. I would like to point out.
I didn't shank him at all. I ran from the rest of you crazy idiots.
I recall Bill Mob turning into a mental devourer, and he was going to probe for minds. And then we thought he was controlled because of how he replied, acting suspicious. And I shanked him because I was like, I read the thing that said, none dare go further. And then Bill Mop's like, oh yeah, it's all safe, go in there. And that seemed really fucking off.
Yeah, I remember that. That's why everybody decided to like, something's wrong. Then we started shanking. Then y'all started shanking him.
Yeah, and I remember that line because I was the only one person that could read Infernal.
I remember that.
Does Jin want to make a reappearance?
Unfortunately, Jin is currently indisposed.
He's being digested.
Oh, that's right. Did we lose the
Single
dagger?
brain-
What happened to that?
Yeah, it's still stuck in Tacitus.
He had it when he
bowels.
disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, maybe you're gonna give Tacitus the appendicitis.
He's got like a knife-sized ulcer in his stomach that's not going to go.
Seriously, single greatest death in this entire campaign.
Yeah.
Jumping through a portal and then flying 600 feet through the air to land in a turtle's mouth.
Pinpoint landing.
You didn't just land in his mouth. You literally landed right in front of him. He just like looked at you and then hump.
Yeah, you like Halo jumped into a turtle mouth.
It was kind of like fishing, except for there was no line attached to me.
So I guess Gilbert's gonna stand here at the end of the stairs, kind of staring down whatever kind of passageway there is, trying to remember what happened here last time he was here.
Yeah. So you're standing at the bottom of these stairs. There's a 5-foot wide corridor going in front of you, about 25 feet, turning off to the right. And immediately to your right is another corridor that goes about 10 feet before turning off to the right.
Is there an area that turns off to the left?
No. Just right turns in this place. They're all right turns.
Right turns going down.
Also,
Like a-
when you're down here looking at the walls and stuff, you can see that there are like little like embossed engravings on like every like 20th brick of a couple of skulls.
That's interesting.
And what kind of engravings?
Of skulls.
Oh, sorry. I thought the skulls had an engraving on them.
No, I'm saying that like down throughout the stairwell, there were skulls everywhere. You get down to the base and there's like masonry for the walls. And like every 20th brick there's some like a little skull carved into it.
Oh, okay. They got more conservative with their skulls. Okay.
Yes. These skulls
The
are more
artist got
spaced
more.
out down here.
Okay. The artist got a little sick of making all those skulls. Yeah, I'll lead the party down all the right-hand turns.
Well, which one? You can go straight and then right, or you can immediately go right and then right again.
I feel like the double right one will be the shorter path. Why don't we start there?
I think double right sounds like what we did last time. I think. Have a lot
Okay.
of deja vu here. Let's go double right.
Okay, so you go to the right. You go, 20 feet. The corridor looks to turn right, but really it turns right, goes like 2 feet, and there's an archway that opens up into a room.
Does it have sarcophagi?
No. It has tables. It appears to have like a dozen stone tables laid out. Kind of like and they're like offset by the walls, almost like you would expect in a morgue. The floor around each of these slabs looks to be stained with a ruddy brown color.
Does this room look recently used? Like, is there
No.
silverware or something, or any way to distinguish what these tables were used for?
Well, you can see that a couple of them have what appear to be tools laid out on them, surgical tools. You can also see that in the southern wall of this room, another archway leading out. And you entered from the east wall, but there's a second exit out from the east wall, also heading somewhere.
Are these surgical tools more embalming in nature?
Yes, they appear to be embalming tools.
Are these tables coffins?
No, they're literally slabs of stone sitting on the floor. Almost like they were used as tables to hold something.
Dun, 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 dun. How big is the room?
The room is 10, 20, 35 by 55 feet.
What's it smell like?
I imagine musty.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, boy. Perception. God damn, I wish I put proficiency on that.
It smells like nothing at all. Like the air is clean.
Divine sense.
Heresy. Heresy.
Everything
everywhere.
in this room, everything that you can sense is desecrated. The fucking ceiling is desecrated, for God's sakes.
That's
The
some desecration.
wallpaper. I'd like to investigate that second bend to the right. That's it. You said that we came from the right, and there's a second way out of here from that wall.
Yeah, you entered from the east. There's a second eastern exit. So yeah, so as you kind of walk over there, you can see that it looks to open up into a 15 by 15 room. And in it, you can see what appears to be furniture of what you would recognize, being from your background, as of like an ancient style, but similar to the area. You know, kind of like how you would like be able to recognize it. Old
Roman.
or medieval Roman or Greek type stuff. Same concept here.
All right.
And it looks like there is a couple of suits of armor against the east wall, a couple of tattered rugs on the floor, a rather large wooden. Actually, you'd probably be able to smell it at this point as you're getting closer. You know, you can smell the cedar coming off of a large armoire.
An arm what?
An armoire, a large clothing container type thing. If you don't have a separate closet for clothes, you would have a a piece of furniture for holding them, typically an armoire.
Oh, like something for coats and such.
Yeah. That's the word. Things like this. Except this is like a really big one. It fills like a wall of the room.
Wow, all the room.
One wall.
So is it like mini cabinets or two super large?
It's like many cabinets with no space between them, like inbuilt bookshelves.
I'd like to have my robot start opening.
All right, so your robot walks in there,
Boom.
and the rug comes alive and tries to attack it. Does an 11 hit your robot?
The 11 does not hit the robot.
Okay.
Is this where we roll initiative?
This is where we roll initiative.
I do love initiative.
We roll an initiative fight.
All the furniture in the room just come to life and start singing BR.
Be our guest. Be our
I want
guest, put
to
our
point out
embalming to
that
the test.
because of
Lizard, tell Meta I say hi.
I want to point out that
Hey.
because of our Arcanus sending his robot in there, I no longer have surprise on these fuckers because I normally would have shot before them and destroyed them, but now I can't. Because
Yeah, but we would have
usually
goofed like 10 minutes about like, how to
I
approach the
know.
room. Just in a
I
bit.
know. We'd have just fucked up anyway. I know, but it's just
How many rugs were in this room under?
2 rugs.
I think it's safe to assume the other one's also another spooky rug. At this
Lizard,
rate,
tell-
I wouldn't be surprised about the plate armor.
Lizard, tell him we say hi.
Yeah.
Also,
All right, War. Well, you see the rug come alive under the robot.
shoot it.
Go ahead.
I'm not going full bore. I'm just going to hit it one time. Well, one round. I mean,
Okay.
So, what hits the rug?
Those will all hit the rug.
oh, sweet! That rug got fucked.
Yes. Yes, it did.
since it's nailed in place, would we call that carpeting at this point?
I mean, the rug's already dead.
Actually, wait, do mimics rot? Probably.
Since the robot is engaged with it and it's an ally, can I get sneak attack?
Yes.
Wouldn't you also get assassinate?
Not quite. It already acted.
It already acted.
Oh.
Yeah, technically it surprised the robot, so that's why I just had
Yeah.
a roll an attack.
Yeah.
For future reference, mechanically, the robot cannot be surprised. It's got the tireless feature or whatever it's called.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was a thing for it. Oh well. So you shoot the rug, and then you shoot the rug, and then you shoot the rug, and when you shoot that third shot into the rug, you realize you've basically pinned it to the ground, and there's like this large gash down the middle, and the rug just isn't moving at all.
Aw, I think it's dead.
It's dead.
Who's next?
All right. So are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. I don't need
Okay.
to do anything else.
Sure. Dean,
Do I see the other rug?
you can see the other rug. Yes.
I think it's safe to assume that rug is also a animate rug. It's just pretending to be inanimate. So I'll shoot it. Wait, before I shoot it, is it considered prone?
It is not considered prone.
Then I shoot the thing multiple times.
Go ahead. Okay. Treat those all as hits. Roll damage. All right. So you shoot the rug, and you think you see it twitch a little bit. So you shoot it 2 more times, and it stops twitching.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell my robot to dodge. That's the only thing I can tell it to do since I spent my action and bonus action. And that is going to be it for me.
All right, David.
All we doing is just attacking this poor rug.
They're both
Yes.
dead.
That's what they did. Yes, they just shot the rugs a bunch.
Are they dead?
They aren't moving.
Is there anything else to attack, or just the rugs?
I imagine those suits are going to be coming in animate right about now, but we don't know that.
Are you going to rush in and attack the suits of plate mail?
Sure.
Go ahead.
David is going to scream
Oh,
while
God.
turning into rage, and then run up and attack. One of
Okay.
whatever the heck you told me to.
Oh, I said you could. I didn't say you had to.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay. That will hit.
Dead! Again! Thought it was already dead.
No, she's attacking a suit of plate armor in there. All right, yeah, you beat on it. It begins to move as if there's a person inside of there. Anything else?
Oh, shit. You should attack
Awesome.
again.
Oh yeah. Can I do that?
Yeah, you got
Absolutely.
Oh
multi-attack.
yeah, I forgot. One moment, I have to copy and paste again.
Okay, yeah, you beat on it. Some more, damaging the armor plating, though it doesn't appear to be severely damaged. Is there anything else?
No.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the door cabinets fly open, and an oozing tentacle comes shooting out of them towards you.
I've seen enough hentai to see where this is going.
Does a
My
24?
God.
Oh wait, it has advantage because you did. Okay, so, yeah, so it's like a 27. Does a 27 hit you?
Give me a second. 27. Yes.
Okay. All right, you take a 49 damage as a mixture of bludgeoning and acid.
Okay. Either way, 49.
The total is 49. If it matters, 15 of that was acid.
Half of that, 49.
It goes down to 24.
Okay,
for you.
thank you. Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea if we slept throughout this time to last time, so
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
just
we
keeping
did.
my. We did.
You're fresh.
We're in a
Motherfucker.
completely new location from where
Yeah.
we were last time.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Okay. I'm gonna put a firebolt onto that thing,
Onto what thing?
the tentacle thing.
Okay, sure. Go ahead. Make your attack roll. That's a hit. Roll damage. Okay.
And that'll be it for me.
I just had a
Basil?
funny thought.
So I just saw a tentacle shoot out of one of those arm.
Yes.
And attack
the
David.
armors threw open. They are full of whatever the fuck this is, and a tentacle of slime, except it hit her like a truck, came out of it and beat on Gavid.
That's crazy. Did all of them open or just one?
All of them flew open, but only one tentacle emerged.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, centered on the one that the tentacle emerged from, I'm going to cast Moonbeam at 50.
Okay.
So that's a con save, which it makes a disadvantage if this is some kind of shape change.
All right. It is not a shape changer.
Ooh,
It was just hiding.
Yeah, it was just
it
hiding.
was just hiding.
But Mimic was a good thought.
Yeah,
I was totally thinking of a Mimic from
that
Prey.
does not pass.
Okay.
Then that is going to be 5. Oh, wait, I roll it right. Alright, there's your 20 radiant.
Okay.
And how far away from this thing am I?
You are currently 20 feet from it.
Excellent. I think I'll back up all the way towards the door that we came in from, unless that's more than 30 feet.
I mean, you can. That would put you more than 30 feet. It would also break line of sight as soon as you start moving.
Oh, or did we just round a corner to come in?
Yeah. Give me a second. I can show you guys this. This won't break anything.
Aha, a map appears.
You guys are in room 5. The creature is in the southern wall of room 5. Except for David, everyone's shooting through the doorway at it.
Right. Okay, then I'll just stay put here.
Right. You came in through that northern east entrance. All right. Gilbert.
All right. Would I be catching any allies in a breath weapon AoE?
Yes. David and Dean's robot are both in there.
I'm indifferent if you decide to do it. The robot's already dodged, so.
Also, at the end of Basil's turn, a tentacle will also appear to smack the robot.
Oh, joy.
Does a 17 hit the robot?
It would, but he did dodge.
Oh, that's a good point. Does a 16 hit the robot?
No, it does not. Barely does not hit.
Okay. All right, you may continue, Gilbert.
All right. I do believe I'll roll a D100 for that 9% chance.
Yep. You are fine.
Excellent. I shall now bathe the armoire in draconic fire. That's a deck save.
Okay.
Oof.
That's a oof.
That is an oof.
Not a great exhale, but I'll take it.
Which one was this?
This was fire.
Okay, yeah. Fire washes over it. The armoires crackle and burn. You hear actually a little bit of the wood kind of give out, and there's like a thumping noise as it lands on the ground. This giant ooze, having all the wood's been burned away from it. So the fire clears, and in the light of that fire, you can tell the ooze doesn't look any different. It doesn't seem to have had any effect on it.
Oh, shit.
All right. All right. Well, we'll just have to try a nice little quicken spell.
Okay.
If my PDF will finish loading, I shall be hold monstering it.
Okay. That's a wisdom.
That is a wisdom save.
Hold monster.
What's the DC?
It's 17. That's a wise ooze.
It is a very wise ooze. Your hold monster also appears to have no effect on it.
Oof. Immutable.
Wait, how would it... What?
You cast hold monster on it. You're pretty sure the spell landed, but it appeared to have no effect.
It is likely immune to paralysis.
Okay. I was about to say, because it says a creature, unless this is not a creature.
That would be a little unfair.
That's why I was confused. Yeah, the paralysis, that makes sense.
Well,
Okie
then.
dokie.
Can you imagine fighting something that's ability was just like, it's not a creature? None of this shit work.
So at the end of your turn, Gilbert, it's going to...
Is it going to try to molest me?
No, it is going to cast a spell.
What?
Oh, fucking who's that cast a spell? Oh
What?
my god! Ah.
Yeah, it's going to cast a spell.
Guys, I think that front sign was talking a lot of sense now.
Oh, is this its turn now, or is
It-
this still?
No, this is a legendary action.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it
Nani?
hurls a bubble of acid at Gavid.
Oh,
Burp.
why?
Because you're conveniently in range.
Ah,
I believe a 32 will hit you.
that'll be a 11.
Yeah. So it takes. So you take 10 acid damage as this ball of acid hits you.
Oh, then 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. And with that, it is going to kind of draw into itself and exhale. And a wave of acid hurtles towards you and goes through that archway, which will splash the robot, David, Gilbert, and Basil. The 4 of you, the others were just at the wrong angle. The wall ended up shielding them. Those 4 of you need to make dexterity saving throws.
Who?
But this is for the robot first.
Robot, David, Basil, and Gilbert.
Is it advantage or no?
This is a scene effect.
God damn it.
So
I think you have
Yes.
advantage on a dex save.
Oh, do I? Oh,
No, I'm
no.
talking to David.
Me. Seeing.
I use favor by the gods on that.
Okay.
That 13 plus 3 or something. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, 14 plus.
I think that's everyone.
That's everyone. Okay, let's see. Dean, what's that first save? Why did you make 2 saves?
That's the robot.
Okay.
The robot has a disadvantage because dodge.
Right, then why'd you do the later d20 plus 2? What's that?
I assume that's me.
No, actually, you were shielded by the wall. It only hit the 4 people I called out.
Oh, sorry.
Because of where you're standing and from where it's doing it, there's an angle. There's only a thin sliver of that acid actually leaving the room.
Spooky. Okay.
Yeah. So the robot passed. Everybody else failed.
Before you tell me the damage, I would like to reaction absorb element.
Okay. You can do that.
Fuck it, I will too.
That is a wise decision.
What is that? You can resist damage.
It's amazing magical shit that Basil do.
So
Ah.
you guys take 61 acid damage. And if you
30.
Yeah. And if you were not the robot, you're also knocked prone. The robot takes half damage.
Youch.
Out of curiosity, is this battery, hydrochloric, or sulfuric?
Okay.
Hydrofluoric.
Oh
Ooh.
boy.
You can feel your bones softening. Also, it's
Man, I
worth
could've
noting
dialed
it
fun.
melted the two statues, the 2 coat plates,
Oh, shit.
plate mails. They just melted.
Ah, shit. There goes 3K.
Hey guys, I think the DM might be trying to kill us.
Uh-uh.
All right, and with that, we're back to war.
Damn it.
Okay. So. So.
Mm-hmm.
So what am I killing?
Oh, there's spooky tentacle eldritch ooze that just cast a spell that fucked half of us up.
Oh,
Might
shit,
wanna
it's
kill
Captain
that.
Grimballs.
I'm gonna shoot it full bore.
Go ahead.
Oh, wait, was that its turn?
That was its
Yeah.
turn. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I need another con save. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That does not pass either. More damage.
Okay. All right. War. That's all 6 of your shots.
Yes.
All right. Fortunately, there were no friendlies, so you didn't have to worry about friendly fire. That is 3 hits.
5 of them, right? 3.
3 hits.
Oh.
He's a
Okay, so
tanky
it's
boy.
the first one and the last 2.
Yes.
The first one and the last 2. Okay, good, because the last one gets added damage.
Okay. Yeah. Fortunately for you guys, this thing's the size of the wall, so it's not hard to hit it. It's just hard to damage it. Okay. And what kind of damage is that?
It's piercing. Magical
Okay.
piercing.
Great. Yeah, that looks like it hurt. Anything else?
All right, I'm done.
All right, at the end of your turn, a tentacle is going to come out and smack the robot. Oof.
Well, it's still dodging.
That is true.
That still hits, but it's not crit at least.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me about the dodge.
Yeah. Happy to do it. Don't want my robot to be going away so soon.
Yep. 46 points, mixture of bludgeoning and acid.
Oof. Yeah, it's not looking so good. It's still up.
Okay. It is your turn. Remind me when it's the start of your robot's turn. Something happens.
Okay. That would be at the... I don't know how to... I have to use my bonus action to give it a command, but as soon as my turn ends, its turn begins.
Right, that's when you need to tell me. So do your stuff first.
Okay. Is there a way I can fairy fire this thing without hitting friendlies?
Yes.
It's all across the wall. I'd like to do that.
Okay. What is the save for that again?
Dexterity save. That fails.
Okay. There's no noticeable effect.
That's really fucking weird.
Anything else?
I would like to start moving away and
Okay.
give my robot commands to disengage and be gone.
All right. Well, at the start of your robot's turn, then, you can get away, no problem. But at the start of your robot's turn, I needed to make a wisdom saving throw. And also, what's your robot's intelligence?
Robot's intelligence is 4.
Okay. Yeah, wisdom saving throw, please.
Wow.
Well, that's fail.
Oof.
And you now have disadvantage on all attack rolls until the end of its next turn.
Yeah, that robot wasn't attacking anything anyway.
All right, so it's trying to fuck off.
Yeah, it disengaged and fucked off.
All right, it disengages and fucks off. Anything else?
I'm spent. That's very unfortunate. It's immune to that.
All right. At the end of your turn, a tentacle is going to come out and smack David.
It doesn't hit me.
It does not hit you. It instead smears the slowly dissolving carpet corpses all over the floor.
Thank God.
All right, David, it's your turn.
What keeps hitting me?
The big creature to the south, it is an ooze the size of a wall.
Oh, wait. It's an ooze? Does that mean I can't hit it?
No, you can hit it. It's there. It's just, amorphous. It has no particular shape.
How far away is it? Get it!
It is 10 feet away from you.
Alright. Gibbons will go run the 10 feet.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. At the start of your turn, I also need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Why you do this?
Because you start close to it. All right. You also have disadvantage on attack rolls until the start of your next turn.
Okay, what's the disadvantage? Just roll a normal one since I have advantage?
If you're doing reckless, then yeah, it would just be a normal attack.
I'm trying to...
Very nice. You crit.
Ooh! Crit! Yay! Can I roll my attack... Another attack roll again, though?
Sure. You can make your second attack. That will also hit.
Okay, here's the crit. And here's the um and here's the not crit.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. I mean, you can see that you've carved some gashes into him.
Yay! I can hit it.
Alright. At the end of your turn, it is going to try and smack you with a tentacle.
Miss! Miss it! Come on! Damn you! Okay.
Alright, you take 41 mixture of bludgeoning and acid damage.
20.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Lieutenant.
Alright, I'm gonna hit this thing with the disintegrate.
Okay. That is
Dex save. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, yeah, it needs to make a dex save.
Yep. I don't think a 13 will pass.
It will not pass.
Now that's saved for nothing, right?
That is, yeah, it's saved for nothing. So this
Okay.
thing is going to take.
Nothing. It passed its save.
It rolled a 13.
Yes,
And
I'm aware of
legendary.
that. Legendary resistance.
I don't even know why I have this fucking spell. Alright, that's it for me.
Okay. Let's see. Basil.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna cast a spell,
Uh-huh.
and this is just gonna get eaten up anyway. But I need an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
That does not pass.
He can't savor his beans tonight.
Nope. Well, the spell I cast was Feeble Mind. I don't know what happens.
Let's see. That's reducing int, whiz, and cha to 1s, yeah?
Yes.
Wait, isn't it just int and charisma?
I think it's just. No, what is it?
I think it's just int and charisma.
Yeah, it's just engine charisma.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like, he actually got affected?
I mean, I don't know.
Also, it does some psychic damage.
It does deal psychic damage. That's right. Where is it?
It's like 46 or something.
46. Alright, there's your psychic damage.
Okay. I would ask you how you would be able to tell if it was afflicted or not.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
It's just a big ooze.
It can no longer cast spells. Maybe, hopefully.
Anything else,
I mean-
Basil?
No, that'll be it.
All right, Gilbert.
How bad does this thing look health-wise?
Also, at the start of your turn, Gilbert, I need a wisdom saving throw from you. You're right on the edge of it.
All right.
All right, you're fine. And this thing looks injured but not bloodied.
All right. How far away from me is it?
15 feet.
All right. I'm going to use my action for Divine Sense.
Okay.
What is this thing?
Well, the area around you is still desecrated. It is not matching any of the types that are covered by Divine Sense. It is not a celestial, a fiend, or an undead.
It's super heresy. That's what it is.
All right. I cannot banish it back to the abyssal pit from whence it came. shit. Sorry. Sheets. Load. You know, I think. God damn it, Sheet. Hurry the fuck up. Alright, so I will cast Thunderous Smite as a bonus action.
Okay.
And I shall end my turn.
All right. Its turn.
Oh, I forgot one thing. Sorry, hold on. Yay, recharge. Did you recharge?
You don't know.
Wouldn't you like to know?
All right, David. 3 tentacles come out and start smacking on you.
Yay.
D6 recharges on 2 to 6.
Well, wait. If it's like, if my AC is 15 and the attack, does that mean it still doesn't do
It
it?
hits you.
Oh, this is
Aw.
its turn.
Yes,
But
this
all
is its
3
turn.
of it. All
Okay.
3 of them
Another-
hit.
Ooh,
Another
that's a
con
nat
save.
20.
Yes, that is a nat 20. So let's see. So that would be. Whew. All right. All 3 attacks do a total of 143 damage. Bludgeoning into acid.
That would be a 71 for you.
Oh. Okay, 71. Okay.
All right. War.
I need another con save under.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That actually passes. So, yeah, there's your 8.
Okay. War. Mr. CMP.
Oh, shut! Hitting the wrong button. Is it my turn already?
It is your turn.
Can I shoot it again?
You can
I
shoot it
shoot
again.
the big thing again?
Yes, you can. Two hits. All right, yeah, you shoot it some more, and it wiggles and jiggles as if it's hurt. You slowly see your bolts dissolving in the acid.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay, sure.
Okay, and I'm done.
All right. At the end of your turn, it's going to smack David with a tentacle.
Damn, sorry, David.
Only one in range.
Okay.
Which is
How-
44 more damage. So 22 to you.
How bad does David look HP wise?
I imagine well past bloody.
I would like to. Can I do that now, or do I have to wait until my turn to roll a con to regain my HP to 1?
Oh, that's whenever you would get knocked down to 0. You can do that now.
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
that immediately.
Okay. How do I roll a con save?
It's a d20 plus
Okay.
your con save modifier.
Okay.
You see that part up near the top of your sheet?
Yeah! Trying to remember how high it has to be in order for me to get it.
I think it starts at 10, if memory serves right.
Yeah, it's 10. Okay,
So she's
Gibby
in
gets 1
danger.
HP left. Gibby gets 1 HP left.
Okay, you're at 1 HP. Dean, it is your turn.
I attempt to cast Fairy Fire on the thing again.
So you're moving forward to reestablish line of sight? So you backed
Yes,
off
sir.
before. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it has to make what, an int save or something on that?
Oh no, it's a dexterity save for Fairy Fire.
Okay.
I wish it was an insane.
Does it seem to be affected by Fairy Fire?
Yes, it is now glowing.
Huzzah! Let us make it hot pink.
Okay, it is glowing hot pink. It's also worth mentioning that it's like this acid green color, so there's like this it's like painful to look at it.
Oh God! I was going for
Away.
Ditto. I was going for a giant ass Ditto, and now I'm
Like
regretting my
purple.
decision immediately. Let's see. Bonus action. I can't do any. I command my robot to repair itself as a bonus action and get back to cover.
Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, another tentacle comes out
No!
and smacks David.
David, might I recommend fleeing?
It doesn't
as the
hit.
tentacle
Doesn't hit.
swings?
It does not hit you. Oh wait, it has advantage because of your.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
That-
Don't
That's
say
right.
that.
It's coming up to your turn. You haven't done it yet, so it doesn't have advantage yet. All right, it's your turn, David. What do you do?
You should run.
Yeah, I'm running.
Disengage, run.
40 feet.
Disengage
Disengage.
first. Yeah, disengage.
All right, you disengage and run.
I'm running like 60 feet. Where's the exit?
It's 15 feet behind you.
Okay. Well, I don't know how far this fucker can reach. I don't.
That's correct. You don't know. So you can run 15 feet to the entrance way to the big room.
You should come to us.
No.
So you run.
Still
You
can't
can
get
get past Gilbert, and you can see where the party's kind of spread out around this doorway.
Head that way. Head towards party. Party's
Okay.
good.
Party.
All right, you run over. Let's say towards Dean. I assume.
I saved you. Now you save me.
All right, Lieutenant.
Is anyone still in close melee with this thing?
Nope. Gilbert's the closest at 15 feet.
Now's a chance for Dean to redeem himself after I saved him that one time.
1 sec, I gotta look this up, and it's not on my sheet because of
Okay.
issues.
Actually, that's a good point. I forgot about this. David, at the end of your turn, it's going to make a tentacle attack on Gilbert.
Okay. Good. Go for it.
Ah, tentacle attacks on Gilbert.
Does a 24 hit Gilbert?
Not when I reaction cast shield.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right back.
Oh,
Can I catch this thing in a 20-foot radius sphere without hitting Gilbert?
Do you need to be able to see the point you're putting it at?
A point within range.
Then yes, you can. You just have to bury it in the wall 5 feet.
And then that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna put an incendiary cloud.
All right, what does it have to do?
It has to make a dex save for fuller.
Well, it got a 1 on its dex save.
And again, with the point within range.
So that's gonna be a pathetic showing.
What type of damage is that?
That's fire.
All right. You set this cloud of fire around it, and through the smoke and the haze, you see it playing in the fire, unaffected.
this slime's a dick.
This slime is apparently immune to fire damage.
So, like, when I hit it with that fire bolt earlier, it didn't do anything, and I just didn't know.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Anything else, Lieutenant?
No, that's it.
Basil.
Actually, no, I stand corrected. I'm gonna back away. 30
Okay.
feet.
Okay. You can do that.
Well, it hasn't moved from its location at all.
It has not moved. That is true.
Well, almost its concentration, so I'm gonna. I think this time I actually am gonna duck back around the corner, like I said. And I'll also take the disengage action. And
Okay.
that will be my turn.
Do you mean the dodge action? Disengage
Yeah,
is just
sorry,
to
the
avoid.
dodge action,
Okay.
not the disengage.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem. Gilbert, at the start of your turn, I need a wisdom save from you.
Oh boy. Just a moment. I need to see if there's anything I can pull out of my ass.
Indeed.
Uh-huh. I have no things I can pull from my ass.
Unfortunately, that is a failure then.
I am
And
not
you have
surprised.
disadvantage on all attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh. Okay. How deep is the room?
15 by 15.
How far away am I from the farthest corner?
Square root of 2 times 15.
Damn quick with the trig in his head.
Is that 30 feet?
No. Square root of 2 is not 2.
I don't have my calculator on.
It's about 22 feet.
About 22 feet. Okay. Right.
Square root
So
of 2 is 1.5.
It is not 1.5.
right. So I'm gonna be casting Sickening Radiance, I think, but okay. So it says that I cast it centered on a point I choose within range. Does that mean I can set it into a wall?
Yes.
And everything
okay.
this session is always that.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't
Alright.
say within sight, you can set it to someplace you can't see, including through or in solid objects.
All right, so I'm gonna set Sickening Radiance like deep into this thing, like in a corner. It has a 30-foot radius that spreads around corners and all that.
Okay.
I'm gonna set it nice and into this thing, so I'm outside of its 30-foot radius. And I'm gonna leave the room.
Okay. Well, as you leave the room, let's see. Well, first let me check what Sickening Radiance does.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna need we're gonna need con saves at every turn.
Alright, so it has
both
to make a
radiant
con
damage
save?
and exhaustion. Yeah, at the start of its turn.
Oh, at the start of its turn, not right now. Okay.
When a creature moves for the first time a turn or starts its turn in there.
Yep, con save or against 4d8 radiant.
4d10 radiant.
4d10, and it's not save or half, it's just save.
Yeah, and if it fails, it suffers 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay. So then you're backing away.
Yep, I'm backing away.
It gets an attack of opportunity on you.
That's fine.
Does a 27 hit you?
I allow it.
Hits you for like 150 points.
This concentration save, though. Holy shit!
I'm gonna absorb elements.
Okay. So that was 10 of that was acid, so you can reduce that. The rest of that was bludgeoning.
Uh-huh.
So it turns to 51 to 46.
Yeah.
All right.
So you need to
Concentration.
Yeah,
save.
so which is like a 23 on a con save that you need to make. Because that was one
Okay.
attack.
Wow, this is a beefy boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why you invest in Warcaster if you're gonna do.
Oof.
Like a broken fluorescent ball.
Not good.
Your
Not going great.
sickening radiance flickers out.
Oh.
Is my thing still going strong, though?
What thing was that?
The pink neon.
Oh yeah, that's going on.
I'm gonna shout around the corner. I'm just gonna come back there and cast it again.
Okay. How far do you go?
So it cannot see me?
Okay. So you take move like 5 feet to the left. Or sorry, to the right. So you're just out of its line of
Let's
sight.
call it 10 feet.
Okay.
Let's call it 10 feet.
Okay. Alright, it starts its turn.
And makes a con save.
Well, first it does that, then it makes a con
Wait,
save.
was it? Oh, right. Con save against that, yeah.
That passes.
I do believe he still takes half.
Yep. No, high roll.
Spicy.
Damn, that's spicy.
Well, I guess we can just leave him there while this keeps going.
So,
How long does
you guys
it
are backing away, and you see it start to pour forth from this entrance.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw this coming.
Yeah,
Yep.
it has a 30-foot move speed. So it just
don't
starts
like
to
this thing.
it just starts to flood in here, and let's see, the closest guy to it happens to be Gilbert. It's gonna grow some tentacles and start smacking you around.
Do you have a fetish for melting me in acid?
No,
I mean, you did melt yourself in acid one time.
Oh, yeah.
I want to point out that if Gilbert dies, War probably won't stay around because the rest of y'all don't pay.
So anyway, I
Okay,
started
what?
blast.
so Gilbert, that's 2 hits on you, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll pick you right back up, probably.
What are you talking about? I'm a beefy boy.
That's probably going to be a good 80.
I mean,
That's
Absorb
bad.
Elements is still running.
Is it? That only lasts for one round.
Yeah, it hasn't been around.
Oh, did you cast it last round?
He cast it on his turn because he was evading a opportunity attack. So let's see. So that is 18, 20, 25, 29 points of acid. Of that is acid damage.
All right. That's a oof, but I'm still here.
Okay. You then see it shudder a bit. And then as a bonus action, fire spews forth from it in an exact mirror of your dragon breath, hitting you and Basil.
Why do you hate me?
It's a good thing you have absorb elements, huh?
So you and Basil need to make dex saves.
Wait, it's a good thing I have what, Micmac?
Absorb elements. You have it automatically.
That's only for acid.
Yeah.
It's for everything, ain't it?
You have to pick an element when you cast it.
Oh, that's a big oof. Yeah, I didn't see the ore.
So Gilbert, how much damage does your breath do? Because it literally can copy your ability.
It's literally ditto.
16d6.
Holy shit, it's ditto.
So yeah, the two of you take 51 points of fire damage.
Remember your fire cape things?
Oh, you mean the fire cape that's buried at the bottom of a well?
Oh, sad face.
Yeah, all my cool resistance shit got wiped out in that.
Oh, great.
Ironically, both fire resistance and acid resistance.
Damn. Wait, that shield didn't make it?
No, it got crushed because it was not magical.
All mundane objects were destroyed when that collapsed on it.
Damn.
Including my badass stormtrooper armor.
Unfortunately.
That's a big ooh, fuck.
All right, but that is the end of its turn. War, the ooze is coming after you guys.
Damn.
It's a glowy boy.
It is also glowing hot pink while being acid green.
And breathing fire.
It yes, and breathing fire and spewing acid.
So it's an acid trip from hell.
And it's doing all of this while, like, severely mentally
Yes, it is. Because apparently lowering its int and charisma have had like no effect on it. Well, it can't cast spells. So
Yeah.
it has that going
I guess
for it.
Yeah, it can't cast what I'm guessing was probably, like, acid splash or some
I'm not going to tell you its spell list,
Yeah,
but
don't tell
it gets
me.
worse than that.
I'm sure.
That was the spell it could cast as a legendary action.
Oh.
You're
So,
a
so
sick
War,
evil
it is
man.
your turn.
Or do stuff. Help.
Like what?
Fire.
Destroy it?
Shoot her.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay. You should shoot it.
You should shoot it with advantage.
Yes, you should.
Do I have advantage?
Oh, wait, sorry, you're actually now within range of its aura, because it moved. So you need to make a wisdom save first, War. Sorry.
Okay. Had to see what my bonus was.
Mhm. Is that it?
Yeah, that's my.
All right, that passes. You're fine.
All right.
You may now shoot it with
I'm gonna
advantage.
back up. I'm gonna back up again, and so
Okay. It is also worth noting it's like right next to Gilbert.
I don't care.
Well, what I mean is you get sneak attack if you hit it.
Well, I have advantage, so automatically get sneak attack.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
You know, I'm starting to think we had the right idea when we fucked off the first time we were here.
All right, that is 2 hits. All right, you shoot it a whole bunch, and it is now bloodied.
Yay! And I'm done, but I want to make sure I'm far enough away.
Okay. You're maintaining line of sight?
Yes.
Okay. All right. At the end of your turn, let's see. Gilbert, how bad do you look?
On a scale between oofed and holy shit, I'm about to die, I'm somewhere around seeing Avernus again?
Okay. It's going to use a legendary action to attack you.
Ah.
Of course it is.
17 of that is acid, if it matters.
Well, I'm gonna start bleeding out now, guys.
Okay. You go down. Pete. Or sorry, Dean.
Alright.
Dean, my bad.
Oh yeah, we're not even close to my turn.
Yeah, I just glanced at it and saw 3 letters with P-E-A in the middle. And phonetically. So, Dean, it is your turn. You just saw Gilbert go down.
That's bad.
Yeah,
That's really bad.
let's see. You are within 30 feet of it, so you also need to make a wisdom saving throw at the start of your
Is
turn.
this versus meme magic?
No, this is versus a soothing aura.
I appear to be
Soothing
soothed.
aura.
You are soothed. You now have disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
Wait, is it actually soothing?
Yes, that's why it's harder to attack it. Because it makes you feel good.
Oh.
Makes you feel real good.
I don't have.
It's
healing
literally a
word.
drug slime.
I should have advantage because I do that shit all the time. Fuck.
You know, I'll give you advantage on that. Make the roll again. That's true. You do drugs
Ooh.
all the time.
If it's not even better.
Turns out you like it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to look at my spell list for healing shit. I have to be a melee to do it.
You should charge in. There's nothing that could possibly go wrong.
I'm sure there's nothing that could possibly go wrong.
I am definitely not going in.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Even though I do have a healing spell.
I'm seeing the scribe of hell again.
I forgot damage on that next attack because I forgot I cast Hunter's Mark on that thing. So I should get an extra D8 every time I attack.
Mm-hmm. All right, Dean, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go up in melee. Fuck it.
Okay.
And I'll cast Cure Wounds on Gilbert.
All right.
You mad lad.
Let's see. What do I have? I don't think even at my highest level you'll be able to survive one hit.
I mean, that's if it beats my AC, which it probably will with its fucking rolls tonight.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I got. Fuck it, we'll be generous. That's how much you get. As a bonus action, I'll command my robot to get up in here in melee with me and smack this thing. Yes.
Your robot also has to make that wisdom save before it can do that. So it is disadvantage.
It's a flat roll.
Okay. That hits.
All right. I'm not sure if you ever played Dark Souls 3, but the equivalent of Farron Hailstorm
Never
is
played
going
that.
to cascade.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's going to be some extra force damage with this from Arcane Jolt feature.
Okie dokie.
And that'll be all force damage.
Neat.
That'll conclude my turn.
All right, at the end of your turn, it's going to make a legendary attack on you. Does a 19 hit you?
That does not hit.
All right. Gavin.
Is a slime a beast?
No.
Oh.
Slime is a slime.
Actually, it's an ooze.
Yes, I know.
So,
Can't.
at the start of your turn, you will need to make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, yeah, you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
I already had that though.
Yeah, it's extended. So, till
Oh,
the
that
end of your
means-
next turn. And don't worry about it. You still have disadvantage on attack rolls. So, what do you want to do?
Okay. Right now, I'm hiding behind Dean, and Dean just got hit. I want to run away because it can hit Dean. It can hit.
Okay, are you disengaging?
I'm already disengaged.
Okay, sure. And you run away. I assume you're running for the entrance and not deeper into the unknown.
Who's the furthest away from Dean?
War,
And where's War at?
30 feet away from you. He's
Okay.
like right at the edge of the aura, but still inside of it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to War.
Okay.
Against who?
Anything else?
Can I cast light on it?
I mean, it already has fairy
Great
fire.
idea.
It's already glowing.
I know. Let's make it glow more.
Sure, you can make him brighter.
Yeah.
It's,
we
it's
will always,
glowing, it's emitting light, and it's also breathing.
Yes.
wherever this thing goes, we will know where it's at. You know, it kind of reminds me. It kind of reminds me of that scene in like Lord of the Rings where the fire thing is coming from. Dark room.
We have a bomb round.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
the
Lieutenant.
dark hall. You can still see the fire.
How does it look? Like condition
It
wise?
looks bloodied.
Right.
Yeah, it's also glowing hot pink, and there's just light pouring off of this acid green giant slime.
Alright, I'm gonna break concentration on the incendiary cloud since this isn't doing anything, and I am going to fall back 60 feet.
60 feet would put you out of line of sight and around like 2 corners.
That is fine. I am incapable of damaging this thing.
Okay.
You don't got Ray of Frost?
No, I have Firebolt. I have nothing prepared that will damage it. The only thing I think I would have had prepared that would damage it was Sunbeam and Disintegrate, except it decided, nah, I'm not going to take that Disintegrate, and since I only cast one of the two, I can't cast Sunbeam, so I'm done.
Okay. You retreat. Basil. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. At the
Alright,
end of your
so-
turn, it gets a legendary action,
Fuck you.
which it's going to use on Gilbert.
Fuck
you.
me!
My robot will use its reaction to deflect the attack, imposing disadvantage.
Okay.
Shit, what?
Well, because Gilbert's prone, that just makes it a flat roll.
Better than, advantage.
So I think that bounces off your armor without hurting you.
Woo! God bless that robot.
All right. Basil.
Oh, doing that, by
Wisdom
the way,
save, please.
Sure,
Oh,
that's-
sure. Continue, Dean.
yeah, doing that causes a little fair and dark to attack the thing. Level 15 class feature, whenever it does that, it does a little bit of force damage to the attacker.
Just shooting little magic missile.
Yeah, basically.
Pew 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 pew.
It completely ignores it. All right. Basil, what you up to?
That's my wisdom save that you want.
Okay. So you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Excellent.
You are soothed.
I feel so. Alright, while I was watching this thing come out of the armoire, at any point did I see the back of it, or is this just a giant tentacle?
You have not seen the back of it. You just see this wave of like ooze coming towards you guys out of this doorway now.
Can I still see the doorway that it's coming through?
No, it's opaque. The ooze is opaque. You can't see through him.
Oh yeah, but I can see like around the doorway.
No, he's filled the doorway. There is no doorway visible that he's coming out
Oh.
of.
Oh, so he's just like popping out of the wall as far as like.
Well, yeah, basically, it looks like he's coming through the wall. Really, you know there's a door there that he's coming through, but yeah.
Yeah. How wide is this? Or wait, no, that doesn't
It was a
matter. How
5 foot
tall is
wide. It was a 5. How tall is the archway?
Yeah.
The archway was 10 feet tall. The ceiling in this room is 15 feet.
Okay. Then within that doorway, I'm going to put a wall of thorns.
Okay.
Actually,
Wall
let's see,
of thorns.
do I need to be able to see that? No, just within range. That's a dex save against 78 magical slashing or half.
Okay. Just making sure it didn't have to suddenly pop to one side or the other.
Yep.
All right, 15
That-
on the save.
That does not pass. There's your damage, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my 30 feet to try and move away from this. It's not super close to me, is it? I'm not
It's
like
10
right
feet
up-
away from you.
Oh, okay.
So what are you doing?
Well, I don't think I can disengage, so I'm just gonna
Move where?
like back towards the entrance to the room, as if I were leaving.
Okay. So let's see. So the entrance of the room from your position is 10, 20, 35 feet to get to the entrance itself, like to be in
Alright.
the entrance. So you're
And I
moving that
guess I'll
full
be
distance?
5 feet. I don't have the movement to go that far, but I'm moving 30 feet that.
Okay. Well, so you have to run past this guy. And on the other side of it, you will be provoking an attack of opportunity.
Oh, this thing is like gone past me, huh?
You're basically to the south of it. You have to run to the northern entrance.
Oh,
You
okay.
and Gilbert, Dean and his robot are all south of him. Everybody else is in the northern part of the room.
In that case, I will not go that far. If I was already in range, then I'll stay in range.
Okay. But you're going to try to get to the northern side, or you're just going to sit
Yeah.
tight?
I'll
Okay.
just like sidle around it
Sure.
as far as I can get.
Absolutely. And then at the end of your turn, it's going to smack you with a tentacle.
Yeah, I figured. I was like, might as well not give it the extra opportunity attack on top.
Sure.
Yeah, that is.
All right, that is 43 damage.
Is that physical?
It's bludgeoning and acid. It's a mixture. Do you need to know what the breakdown
okay.
is?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm not going to bother.
All right. Then in that case, it is Gilbert's turn. Gilbert, at the start of your turn, you need to make a wisdom save because it is soothing.
Oh, do you have your aura, Gilbert?
Yeah,
I'll keep that in mind for future saves.
Okay.
I got my.
You passed this time. However, you're still feeling the effects of the soothe from last time, so you're still at disadvantage. But that will end at the end of this turn.
Wait,
Shit, it
Gilbert, what
stacks.
is your aura?
The aura imposes disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of your next turn. This is his
Right.
next turn.
Yeah,
I think
it is.
they mean my aura.
Ah,
That was for my
No.
concentration save.
got it.
It's a +4. You know,
You are prone on
things are
currently.
looking a little bleak. I'm gonna shout back to Basil. Basil, I rescind any comments I made about not wanting to be reincarnated.
All right.
I am going to look at this thing.
Okay. You look
going
it in the
to-
tentacle.
I'm going to snap my fingers and cast banishment.
Okay.
I do believe that's a charisma save.
That is a charisma save. So a 1 is
against
a minus
one charisma.
Yeah, so it's at -5. But then it's proficient with charisma, so it gets like an additional die.
So it actually has a chance to
It
succeed.
actually has a chance of succeeding here.
I really wish Feeble Mind made you auto fail. Although I'm probably going to eat that when you Feeble Mind me.
for the third time.
So it got a 9 on the save.
No.
Does it legendary resist?
No. it disappears.
Damn.
How long is it gonna be gone?
I am inevitable.
Gilbert, you feel normally when you cast banishment, you feel like keep concentration and it'll hold on to keep something disappeared. When you cast banishment, the creature disappears, and you feel something kind of like twist on the magic, and I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
What?
Nani?
Oh no.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Right.
It's anti-banishment.
Oh, fuck my life. Oh, shit.
Damn.
Okay, I actually
Wait.
need to look up what the DC is then.
Wait, something that counters.
Should I? Can I flash of genius that under?
You
Do I
can,
know
yes. Yes,
I'll do
he's
it for
obviously
safety.
in pain. It's like
I'll-
it's giving him a migraine.
Oh fuck!
Oh man, I know that feeling.
Okay, yeah, so you flash genius, that's what, +5 on top of that?
Yes, 26.
Okay, you keep a hold of your spell.
Someone patch up the barbarian and the paladin.
No, we leave now.
We're pretty close to killing it.
No, we leave now.
Okay.
There's weird shit going on here. I'm gonna stand up, I'm gonna leave. Fuck this place.
Okay.
With that 7d10, we could have killed.
Yeah, I'm sure we could have killed it.
Yeah, we could have killed it, man.
Yeah,
Are you sure
I
you wanna leave,
know.
boss?
We're right by the entrance. I just mean we're stepping outside.
I mean, you only have a minute, so what are you doing?
Oh, I'm stepping to fuck outside.
Okay. That's 2
then
rounds.
I'm gonna during one of those rounds I'm gonna slap I'm gonna hit Gavid with a death ward. I'm gonna slap myself with a death
What?
ward, and I'm gonna slap. Yeah, Dean's getting death warded.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Me?
You're at 5 rounds.
I
I'm gonna
am
cast.
also at the
I'm gonna
entrance.
cast. I'm gonna cast. Cure wounds.
On who?
And I'm gonna juice up with my entire pool of lay on hand.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, if you're casting Cure Wounds on somebody, just tell me who and roll the dice.
Probably Gilbert. He is the boss.
Roll the dice.
I'm just checking to see how much how high.
Sure. Yeah, because currently Gilbert's taken 6 rounds worth of action, so that he's currently the leader in that. So that's more the. You guys are acting in parallel, so as long as you're taking less than 10 actions total, you can.
Everyone's just going whoa and touching each other.
Yeah. Now remember, it's going to take you another 2 rounds to get down there if you guys want to re-engage. So keep that in mind.
And now that I've gotten my thing off, I'm perfectly comfortable remaining up.
You know what? I'm gonna cast it twice.
Okay. So you guys are currently at 6 rounds. Anything else?
I'll have my robot repair itself again. Oof.
6 rounds out of 10 rounds?
Yes. It's 1 minute.
Okay, the first one I gave you, Gilbert, had 12, and the second one was 16.
12 and 16. All right.
Yeah.
Who've been the people who've been like taking a lot of wax from this thing, or at the very least been
The
completely
barbarian,
fallen
by
out
far.
with me?
I've actually taken
Okay.
a couple of whacks, but I'm fine. I healed my.
So
7 rounds have passed.
right. Okay. So myself, Dean, and Basil are getting aid at the 4th level, so that's 15 temporary hit points, and your max HP is increased by 15.
Wait, how does that work?
It's a different type of temporary.
Oh, so it increases my max by 15 and then heals me for 15?
Yeah, it increases
Yeah.
your current
Yeah.
and max by 15. It's not temporary hit points.
Oh, it's current and max. Okay. Oh, good to know. It's not temporary. All right.
So they stack.
Yeah, just making sure all the guys are juiced up, and then I'm gonna go stand where I was before I got,
Okay, so you get down there. You guys have 1 round of prep because you.
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
ready
go
my
there.
bow.
I'm gonna ready my action to stab this son of a bitch.
Wait, Gilbert, sorry, how much was it?
I'm gonna ready my action to
15.
fire.
All right, so you guys all take aim.
No, I am staying upstairs.
You're staying upstairs. Okay,
I'd like to ready a fairy fire whenever it comes up.
sure. You ready a fairy fire. Anybody else?
I'm ready to slash this thing.
I'm ready
Okay.
to shoot.
Okay,
I'd like to be from a distance as well.
sure. I'm
Along with
curious.
the
Is
red.
fairy fire a leveled spell or
It's not a leveled spell.
It is a leveled spell, level 1.
Oh,
actually.
oh, right, yeah. I thought he meant, like, could you upcast it? And I was like, no.
Okay.
I forgot what that.
So, Gilbert, you feel the minute pass. The spell ends. The ooze does not reappear.
Oh, lost 2 spell points.
What?
The creature does not reappear. The spell ends. You guys are out of initiative.
That's ominous.
Hmm.
Not that I'm aware of this.
All right, some shit's getting real spooky here. Dean, send the robot down this hall back to where we found it.
And I think we're going to call it here for the night. I'm sorry to call it a little early, but this is literally the only part of the dungeon I have prepped.
Oh,
Fair enough.
So why didn't the thing come back?
That's a good question.
That is a very
You
good
don't
question.
know?
Perhaps you should investigate the dungeon more to find out.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I-
I'm not good any. I'm not
Maybe
any good at spells.
Dude,
I don't know anything
That thing
about
is going to have a hard time getting in there.
maybe it went back inside the wardrobe.
I investigate the now destroyed wardrobe. And
Like I said,
find
you're going to have a hard time getting over it.
ashes.
You're going to have a very
Guys?
hard time getting over that.
Guys, it occurs to me that maybe fuck this place.
But
I
treasure.
like it. Gilbert, we found the entrance to Narnia. You're just going to leave it here.
Take a short rest.
No, let's take a long rest.
1818.
The
Where does that
numbers.
put us for total?
We're
For
not even
total
close
ex-
to leveling up.
David has
I
1
know, but I
Alright.
want to keep track of it.
David wants to take a long rest inside of a protected tent.
All right. So the current total, at least that I possess, is 181,476. If you are
Pretty
not
shake.
at 181,476, you should probably be there.
Oh, we're about 4K from a level.
Oh, I'm like I'm at
4K?
176.
Yeah, that's what it says on mine.
181,476, right?
Yes, 181,476.
Isn't the next level 195,000?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a little
one
under
Yeah.
4K. Like 3.5.